Come in.
Grandma, I'm ready for story time.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
Where's the book?
I have a new book. It's right on the chair.
A new book?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Grandma, this is so exciting.
I hope you like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I will.
Okay.
Let's get cracking.
All right. So, once upon a time, there were 3 witches living in Scotland. They decided that they would meet together right after a great battle had been fought nearby. Thunder, lightning, and storms filled the sky. It painted a very gloomy picture, and I was worried the story was going to be very scary. Later, McBeth, he is introduced, and he's a very brave man. He's a good man. And he led King Duncan's forces to victory after the treacherous Thane of Cawdor. Also the King of Norway. It happened in a battle that could have gone either way, but Macbeth was a fearless leader, and he took his men, and they won. We learned that Macbeth killed MacDonald himself in battle. He was so strong, just like that. King Duncan was overjoyed, and he decides that Macbeth will be the new Thane of Cawdor.
What's a thane?
A thane is a very brave man. It's kind of like a fancy word for king that they used back in those days. The 3 witches tell Macbeth that he will be the Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, and king hereafter. Or maybe he'll even become the King of Scotland. Banquo, he learns that his descendants will be king. Banquo is quite suspicious of those 3 witches, though. He doesn't believe them because they often trick men. Macbeth initially agrees, but as the story goes on, you'll see that he becomes friends with the witches. When Ross and Angus tell him that he has been made the new Thane of Cawdor, Macbeth begins to believe the witches over his good friend Banquo.
Oh no.
This is not good. Macbeth now first questions Banquo on his feelings about the descendants becoming kings, and he starts thinking about killing King Duncan, just to make prophecy fact. But later, he hopes that fate alone will spare him the need to kill.
Oh no!
Lady Macbeth learns later from Macbeth that the 3 witches' prophecies for her husband, and she's eagerly embracing them as the truth. Fearing Macbeth is too compassionate and weak-willed to actually kill Duncan himself, she asks the gods to remove from her all the signs of compassion and femininity. She doesn't want to be good anymore.
Oh no!
So she's going to replace these good things with cold and remorseful ruthlessness. Learning from a messenger that King Duncan is going to stay at their castle for a little while, Lady Macbeth is quite excited about this because this will be her opportunity to kill him. He doesn't know this. At Macbeth's castle, King Duncan arrives while Lady Macbeth is playing the part of the perfect hostess. She welcomes him in and makes him all comfortable, giving him a nice warm bed to stay. Macbeth, however, is very guilty. He wrestles with his conscience because he knows he shouldn't do this.
What's a conscience?
The conscience is the part of your mind that tells you the good things that you should do when you want to do the bad things. Duncan, he doesn't know that he's going to be killed soon, but Macbeth really doesn't feel like he should. But because he wants to love his wife, he still goes ahead and he does it, even though it's wrong.
He does what?
He kills Duncan.
Oh no!
His son Fleance arrives at Macbeth's castle. Banquo is troubled by the 3 witches' prophecy, and he tells Macbeth this. Macbeth, he pretends to take the 3 witches seriously, learning from Banquo that the King Duncan is asleep. Macbeth, he's alone. He follows an imaginary dagger to the King Duncan's bedchamber, where he kills him in his sleep. After he killed him, some very strange things happened. and Lady Macbeth tells her husband not to fret over such things, the fact that his conscience is playing a part. Isn't that just wonderful? Lady Macbeth tells her husband that a little water will wash away their guilt, and the two retire to their bedroom, when later some knocking is heard. Macduff and Lennox, the two sons of Duncan, they are the source of the knocking, and they arrive at Macbeth's castle. News of King Duncan's death reaches all at Macbeth's castle. Lady Macbeth faints, and Macbeth, in rage, kills the two drunken guards. These actions largely freed Macbeth and Lady Macbeth from suspicion of killing Duncan, but the truth still lies under all this fact. When King Duncan's two sons have fled, leaving Macbeth to be crowned the new King of Scotland, Macduff, he later becomes a big part of Macbeth's falling. He snubs Macbeth's coronation, and he goes to Fife instead. Scotland is in big trouble.
Oh no!
Are going to have a party. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Fun!
The first murderer arrives at the party, announcing that Banquo is dead. But Fleance has lived and escaped the murder.
Yay!
So good. Macbeth immediately realizes the consequences of this, though. This means that no descendants will become kings in the future. Macbeth sees Banquo's ghost at his party. The ghost comes in, and he sits down in Macbeth's seat. This causes Lady Macbeth to finish the party early to prevent any further suspicions, because people are starting to think Macbeth is crazy for seeing ghosts.
I would too.
Macbeth makes a famous speech about being too covered in blood to stop killing. This means that once he's killed one man, he can't stop. Hecate, who is the woman of all the witches, she is in charge. And that's what she sounds like. She scolds the three witches for helping Macbeth, who doesn't appreciate their help. Hecate instructs the three witches to make preparations for her plan to use illusions and prophecies against Macbeth. The three witches are eager to please their master, so they quickly make preparations, doing as they're told. We see Lennox and a lord discussing affairs at their kingdom. And you learn from their conversation that an army is being formed in England, and they're gonna fight Macbeth.
They're gonna help Scotland!
Yeah!
Yay! Can I have some milk and cookies? My stomach's getting all grumbly.
Sure! Look, I got some milk and cookies for us.
Can I pour the milk, Grandma?
Oh, if you be careful.
You can keep reading.
Okay, where were we? Oh yes, the three witches were making preparations for some illusions to trick Macbeth. So the first illusion comes along, and it tells a very eager Macbeth that he should fear Macduff. It tells him, beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. So he is. Then along comes the second illusion, and it reassures Macbeth that no man born of a woman shall ever harm him. This makes him feel pretty good about himself. Then the third illusion comes, and the final one, and it tells Macbeth that he has nothing to fear until the forest moves from Great Burnham to High Dunesane Hill. Macbeth decides that he should kill Macduff so that he can protect himself. He takes the words from these illusions, and he thinks that he is safe from all harm. This isn't true. What is that?
Oh, it's for you, Grandma.
Okay, then.
Hello? Yeah, it's for you.
Hello? Oh, yes. I would love to come see your new pet flamingo tomorrow. Well, thank you.
Can I come?
Oh, yes. Can little Melody come with me, too? Oh, I'm sure she would like that very much. All right. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Anyway, Macbeth demands to know where Banquo's descendants are. Macbeth learns that he cannot kill Macduff. This just won't happen. So, instead, he decides to kill his whole family instead.
Grandma, I'm gonna have to get ready for bed. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Okay, let's go get your nightgown on. Are you ready to hear about the last battle? Okay. Well, Macbeth has spent much time preparing to defiantly fight his enemies. He is armed with that illusion that one witch told him, that he would be safe until Birnam Wood marches to Dunesane Hill. Remember that one?
Mommy calls that one confidence.
Yes, that's right. But it wasn't true confidence. It was a false sense of confidence. All of a sudden, Macbeth learns that 10,000 strong men are fighting against him.
That's a lot of men.
A bad man confirms this news to him. Macbeth puts on his shiny armor. He gets ready for battle. He prepares to fight his enemies, remembering what this illusion said. It was his only source of comfort. With his troops loyally around him, Malcolm, the good guy, orders each man to cut down a branch from the nearby Birnam Wood as his enemy becomes camouflaged.
That's kind of strange.
Yeah, you'll understand soon, though. They head towards Macbeth's castle at Dunesane Hill. Macbeth laughs this off. He thinks, surely I could fight 1,000 men.
Ha 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 ha.
But when he sees that all of the trees from Birnam Wood are moving up to Dunesane Hill, that sounds like the prophecy, doesn't it?
That was one of the visions, the illusions that you were saying earlier.
You're right. All of a sudden they hear a woman's cry. The woman was Lady Macbeth. She is dead now. Macbeth coldly shrugs this off. He doesn't even care anymore. He's so bloodthirsty, wanting other men to die.
He's a bad dude.
He is. But he defiantly sets off to meet his destiny. Malcolm's men drop their leafy camouflage, and the battle begins. Macbeth fights. He fights seaward, and he kills him. He's now confronted by Macduff, his major enemy. But Macduff is a good man. A man he's consciously avoided until now, and he refuses to fight. Macbeth famously exclaims that he has lived a charmed life and is unable to be killed by a man that is naturally born. Well, Macduff has a secret, and he explains that he was not naturally born, but rather by a C-section, and the two men fight. Macbeth dies in the end, and it is wonderful to hear that Malcolm is now hailed as the new King of Scotland. The good guy has won, and all of Scotland shall live happily ever after.
That's the story of Macbeth for kids.
The end.
We'll have to edit this part out. We're editing this part out. That's very bad.
It is very bad.
Such a...
The end.
Yeah. I need more milk. I need more milk.